Today, for the first time in United States history, the mother of a school shooter has been charged and found guilty. This is a big deal. Jennifer Crumley, the mother of the Michigan school shooter, was found guilty of 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, one for each of the 4 students shot and killed by her son in 2021. All right, y'all, do you think the cases like this will decrease the number of school shootings? What do you think, Al?
I think it'll definitely address it. Now, I want to be very clear. Parental criminal responsibility law is nothing new. It, in fact, exists in 16 states presently, but most states don't use the option to exercise their power to charge the parent. We've talked about this a lot on TGIF, and we've said if we're going to stop kids from beating up teachers and breaking their legs, from mass shootings, if we're going to stop fighting and destroying properties at school, you have got to start making parents responsible for their children's actions. And I think this is a way to do it. It also will force parents to be more cognizant of their child's behavior early on. So if this young man had a mental health issue, you can't tell me that she never knew, right? That she never knew until he killed multiple people. So this way, parents will start to get the help that they need earlier so that they won't be responsible for their children's actions later.
All right, Armand, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm not really sure because I'm kind of torn. Whereas I understand, like, the parents should be responsible and, for their kids' actions. It's at the same time, like, I was a kid before, so I know how to, I could get away with things that my parents wouldn't have known, or I've been around people that I can get influenced to do certain things. So at some point, at 15, you do end up making your own decisions. And, a parent can be in your life and, teach you all the things that they possibly can. But if your mind is made to do something, you're going to find every which way around it to go and do it. So I don't know. It's a catch-22 because I don't, on one hand, I think, charge the parent. But on the other hand, I'm thinking, don't take me down for that little mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was him. He did that. Like, I did what I could do as a parent. Lock him up, not me.
But aren't you responsible for your child, Armand, until they are of age, especially if they're living underneath your roof? In this particular case, the parent has to take responsibility for him sneaking out every night. I'm just making this up. Or him having a gun in the house.
Let me jump in here, please.
No.
Can I jump in, please? Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. So, in this particular case, the mother is responsible because she's the one that gave him a gun. Her and the husband, they gave him a gun. So yes, in this case.
Okay.
But imagine being the mother of a child that you have tried everything with, and they're just hard-headed, or your kid don't like your ass. He's like, you know what? If I do this, mom's getting the smoke. I think this is a slippery slope, but I do feel like their solution is somewhere in the middle. Of course, in this case, and these mothers that are buying these unstable 15-year-old white boys guns that end up doing these school shootings, the majority of the time, there was all these kind of signs. And you should have a responsibility to be, if you give a mentally unstable kid a gun and then he does a crime, I'm not mad at her getting sentenced for this. I'm really not. And also harsher punishments for these kids. Al, we got some comments you want to read?
Oh, you want me to read?
I know. I'm taking a chance here.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Ricky G said, my nephew just went to jail and we had no idea he was a bully, not my sister's fault. Oh, I was going to bring that up. This is a good case when kids are going bullying because suicide from bullying is really high in middle schools. You know what I mean? So making, or at least having parents be sanctioned could be a good thing. All right. And lastly, Law of Attraction said, hold the raggedy parents responsible at least until the kids are 21 years old. I don't know. That's a lot right there. And last one, Life of C said, the mother knew he had a mental health issue and brought him the weapon. See, in that case, I have to disagree with you, Armand. In that case, I think the parent has to figure out a way to take some form of accountability.
Well,
yeah, let me give my emotionally unstable kid a gun. Whatever could go wrong?
Well, I agree there. She bought him he's a little mentally ill and she bought him a gun. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she.
I mean, at that point, she's asking him to shoot herself. You know what I mean? You have one bad trip and boom, the whole family's gone.
Well, honestly, that would have been a better option than him shooting 4 other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.